Yo, what's going on YouTube? Cat here checking in with another video. Hey, man, had a good, trying to get right. Hey, gonna get into this video though.
Some say that the fascination with killers comes from an evolutionary desire to identify potential threats. Others say that it helps people explore the darker side of the human psyche while still being safe. The city of Philly is no joke. You got to keep your antennas up at all times. 17-year-old Quadri Bello had to learn that the hard way. He had trust that Inahya Sparks, who was 17 at the time, was safe to be around. He was wrong. Inahya and her boyfriend, Newski, were becoming somewhat pros at setting up potential victims. People that would DM Inahya looking for romantic connection, only to meet up with her and have her boyfriend and his friends rob the unsuspecting victim. Most times,
Hey, Mo. I mean, they 17 though, bro. But when I was 17, bro, like, nah, you gotta get a girlfriend. Like, at a certain age, bro, you gotta get a girl, bro, and just be trapping it out with her. Like, when I was 17, bro, I had a girlfriend, like, girlfriends with an S, but my girls want doing the wild shit, like, set up victims, like, hell nah, like, what? 17? Like, why is that even in your mind? Like, why do you, 17? 17. He must be older, that's what it is. He must be like, I'm gonna say like 19, 20. Cause 17, what the fuck are you doing setting up men at 17, bruh? Like, nah, for real.
it would end up just robbery. I say just robbery, but that in itself is bad enough. Anytime you involve robbery and taking people's possession from them, you have to take into the account that this person might resist. What do you do then? Well, we found out earlier this year when I did a video on Inahya, who was on the run at the time. She has since been captured. Here's what I had to say at the time.
What did you say?
She has since been
17 years old. She 5'4". She 110 pounds, bruh.
captured. Here's what I had to say at the time.
Be a digital detective. Enroll in the new Google Cybersecurity Certificate to jump.
Women kill and are often involved in killings for a variety of reasons. Every time I would come across the Philly's Most Wanted Fugitive page, I saw some people I recognized and most I didn't. But one face in particular always stuck out to me, Inahya Sparks. Amongst all these grown men wanted for murder, you saw the unassuming and crying face of 17-year-old Inahya Sparks. Thoughts about what happened and why she was on the run.
Hey, shawty, hey, bruh, your editing, hey, nigga, your editing is like that, bruh. This real journalism right here, bro. Y'all know I said it on the last video of his, bro. His editing is top notch, bro. Like, do y'all not see the transitions, bro? This real transitions.
Road Inahya Sparks. Thoughts about what happened and why she was on the run crossed my mind. Did she have an abusive boy?
Man, hey, my bad. I'm gonna go back. Y'all, who y'all like? Trap Lil Ross? Come on, bro. Y'all never mentioned my man with Trap Lil Ross, bro. He up there with Trap Lil Ross, bro. Y'all better start mentioning my mans.
About what happened and why she was on the run crossed my mind. Did she have an abusive boyfriend and kill him? Was she beefing with some chick over a dude? Did she have mental issues like Martina Westcott and black out on somebody? The answer is a lot more sinister and dangerous than I imagined. Women and even teenage girls have been getting involved a lot more in the streets recently.
Hey, for real. Nah, for real. Like, that's all over. That's all over. That's all over. That's my city. That's your city. That's all over, bro. Women is manipulated. That's what it is. They manipulated into situations to where now they in the middle of something. Talking to guys on apps and things of that nature. Like, bro, they manipulated into that, bro. They manipulated to doing things for money. Like, what I mean, y'all know what I mean, things. I ain't trying to say that. They manipulated into that. Like, this is why having a father or having like a male role model, like a real positive male role model, is important. And not just women's lives, but in men's lives, like boys' lives too. Like, it's important. It's so important. Because if you don't, this is the situation. You got women playing real street politics, but y'all can't cry when these women get their ass spanked. Y'all can't cry about it. I see a lot of y'all crying. Man, she was a girl, man. She was a woman. Woo, woo, women off limits. How women off limits when women doing shit like this? They playing big boy games, but then y'all saying they off limits. How the fuck is you off limits when you playing big boy games? If you able to play big boy games, no matter if you been manipulated or anything, you have to, you know, no is a complete sentence too. Y'all know that, right? I don't think a lot of people understand that. You can say no, like, no. Whatever, if you don't want to do anything in life, no. And you don't even have to make a long caption or make a long face to face. No. Hey, do you want to? Could you do this for me? No. You don't got to explain yourself. You don't got to. No. And keep it pushing. No. And keep and roll out. But nah, like,
Inahya allegedly got into the business of setting up men or teenage boys and robbing them. Egged on by her male associates and friends and her boyfriend, she had been at this for a few years, according to sources.
Few years? I mean, I knew some scandalous women coming up, like kids, you know, kids, like girls, little girls and shit like that. I know some scandalous girls. And even in my city, like, rappers got set up by girls, you know, got killed and things of that nature. I don't know, like, bruh. I just was never tender dicked. Like, I never was a nigga thinking with my dick. Like, I just was never one of them. Like, honestly. I never was, bruh. Never was. Like, ain't no way in hell. I'm not on everything moving. Like, niggas real life be on everything moving. Like, they think with their head down there and they on everything moving. And then when they in situations like this, it's like, can you, I mean, who can you blame other than yourself? You shouldn't be in this situation anyway. You gotta get that temptation out your body. Like, you gotta put that type of energy into something productive. If all you want to do is hit something, you gotta put that energy into something else. It's a million other positive things you can do with yourself. For real, it's a million other things positive that you can do with yourself. But keep going.
According to this same source, they disclosed 3 people that they know of that she lured to hotel rooms and either robbed them herself or had them robbed. She's rumored to be involved in other, more serious incidents, but she hasn't been charged with any of those crimes. She is, however, being accused of having something to do with the murder of 17-year-old Quadri Bello. Quadri was from Southwest Philadelphia. Quadri Bello would have been 18 years old on the 18th of September. He graduated from Hardy Williams Mastery Charter Elementary and High School, class of 2020. In the summer of 2020, Quadri and Inahya began to talk, and eventually, Inahya had Quadri robbed. One of the items taken was his iPhone. On September 1st, 2020, Quadri and his friend used the Find My iPhone app to locate the phone and pulled up to the location. Inahya her girlfriend, and around 4 to 5 other males were all on the porch at 2330 Edgeley Street in North Philadelphia. Quadri and his friend approached the porch and an argument ensued. One thing led to another and guns were drawn, but not by Quadri and his friends, as they weren't strapped during this altercation. I don't know all the details to the story and why they would go to this location without a gun. All I know is Quadri and his boy began running from the scene when Quadri was shot in his back. Around 1:25 a.m., the Philadelphia Police Department responded to the scene and found Quadri lying in the street. He later died at the hospital.
Yeah, Mo. I mean, no, I don't like shit like this, bro. Cause one thing, like, I hate bullies, bro. I hate bullies with a passion. Like, around me, niggas don't get robbed around me. Like, none of that shit. Like, nigga better not even try to attempt to rob a nigga around me. Like, I hate bullies with a passion. Like, I've always hated bullies. Like, you try and bully somebody around me, nigga gonna blow you up. Like, real talk, nigga gonna blow you up. You try to bully you try to take something from anybody around me, nigga gonna blow your stupid ass up. And then now you in the afterlife, your soul floating away from your body. Now you looking stupid. Like, damn, was it worth it? But good kid. Shorty was a good kid, bro. Shorty just wanted his phone. And as a good kid, Shorty a civilian. Call the police. Hey, just got my phone taken. Hey, I used to find my iPhone app. Hey, roll over here with the police. I mean, you a good kid. What niggas gonna say? What can they say? He not a gangster. He didn't portray the image. Just seen what the nigga look like. Come on, bro. Come on, my nigga. You see what he look like? Come on, bruh. Not a gangster. He's not a gangster. He's not portraying the image of a gangster. He was just, hey, he thought he was meeting a young lady, and situations turn. And it just sucks because Shorty was a kid, talking to a kid. I ain't gonna say kid. Shorty was 17, 18. The girl was 17. We ain't gonna say kid, because kid is like, we gonna say 12 and under. 13 and under. Like, 14 you kind of know, like, you know better. Like, 14 you know better. So 17 you know better. Like, I'm not gonna say kid, like, they kid because they underage, but at 17, you know better. I don't give a fuck if you in the streets or you're not in the streets. You kind of know, like, hey, you know right from wrong. You know, hey, this don't feel right. But, hey, maybe he never seen a girl like her. Maybe she was saying all the right things, and he was like, damn, like, I'm really feeling this situation. She might be the one. Woo, woo, woo. You know how naive, like, young adults be. So,
as they weren't strapped during this altercation. I don't know all the details to the story and why they would go to this location without a gun. All I know is Quadri and his boy began running from the scene when Quadri was shot in his back. Around 1:25 a.m., the Philadelphia Police Department responded to the scene and found Quadri lying in the street. He later died at the hospital.
Since that video came out, I have identified all parties involved, or at least the ones charged. Inahya Sparks, along with her boyfriend at the time and setup partner, David Mumford Hernewski, Antoine Brunson, and Cheyenne Fields, have all been arrested and charged with murder, conspiracy, and robbery, among many other charges. I've never done this before, and I'm a little hesitant to do it, but there was another person that night, a girl, now 17, who claims to have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. She was also there that night.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch.
I spoke to this girl, and she specifically asked me to leave her out because she claims to have not known about the robbery and subsequent murder that was about to happen. She claims that she wants to move on in her life and isn't involved with any of these people anymore.
No. That's not how this shit works, shawty. It's not how it works, shawty. Fuck no, you don't get no do-over. You don't get to just walk away scot-free. It's not how this shit work. Cause you had an opportunity. Come on, bro. No, fuck no. You had an opportunity to de-escalate the situation and you didn't. When the people that you was with up blick, you could have said, bro, nah, we ain't doing that. You could have said, nah, we ain't doing that. Let Shorty live. We already got his phone. Shorty already taken off. That means he ain't on nothing. Man, put them guns down. Whatever the altercation was, if they was getting in a tussle or whatever, you could have stood in the middle. Nigga ain't gonna smoke you. The girlfriend could have stepped in the, man, hell nah, fuck no. Ain't no nah, hell nah. Because at the end of the day, that was a good kid, right? Y'all took his property off some setup shit, right? His life is over with. Who know what the fuck Shorty would have been right now, years later? Shorty could have been whatever. Shorty could have had dreams to been whatever. Graduated from a good school. Probably was on his way to college. Some more shit. Y'all took their kid away. But you think, oh man, like they ain't, I'm underneath the raps. Nah, they ain't got to worry about me. Like I'm not in this investigation. Woo woo woo. Nah, fuck no, bro. That's not how that shit work, bro. I'll be damned because, like, bro, I got kids. I'll be damned if a nigga smoke my kid and think they gonna walk around this bitch like, what? But my kids not even gonna be involved in this type of shit. You know why? Because they got me. They got their mother. They got, you know, real stand-up individuals in their life. So it ain't out here been on knucklehead shit. But nah, you don't get to just say, nah, hey man, I ain't know they was gonna do that, and you had the opportunity to stop that and you didn't.
Now, only because she is a minor, I'm gonna honor her request. But this person, along with the other 4, was charged with murder initially. The 17-year-old girl's story was corroborated by a person claiming to be a corrections officer, but I couldn't verify their identity. So, people could be spinning me for a loop in the DMs, but either way, I could verify that this 17-year-old was who she says she was, and because she's a minor, I'm gonna honor her wishes. I wish I could break down why I really don't believe the CO person. The main reason is because she made it very clear that she was trying to clear the 17-year-old person's name. It was obvious. Unfortunately, I can't share the DMs because no one would ever talk to me in confidence again. If anyone in the comments wants to debunk the story of innocence, feel free. Now, this person did plead guilty to robbery, conspiracy, and other charges and received 11.5 to 23 months and 10 years probation. So make of that what you want. To be honest, I'm not willing to say I believe her 100%, but once again, because of her age, I'm gonna leave her identity out.
Shorty got 23 months. I get it, 16 going on 17, but 23 months for murder, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. The way the system is set up, bro, I lost niggas to bullshit. Like, I lost real niggas to bullshit. Like, real niggas, real women to bullshit. Like, years, football numbers, 30s, 40s. Right? I'm talking about as young niggas, though. I'm talking about when we was kids, my nigga. Brains not developed. Like, like... But when niggas get this type of time, it's like, come on, bro. That should be a smack in the face that niggas that lost niggas to that up that road. You like, damn, shawty, how the fuck you pull that off? But my niggas gotta do real time. Niggas won't come home until they motherfucking 50, 60.
Out. Now, on the night of the incident, when Quadri and his friends went back to Edgley Street to get their phone, it was Quadri's friend who initially spoke to police. At first, he told them it was only an argument, but he didn't mention the stolen phone. As police gathered more evidence, it was apparent that he needed to be truthful or he himself would end up in legal trouble. He gave police an initial statement, then he never showed up in any preliminary hearings. So the state was left to prosecute this case without a crucial witness. Antoine Brunson was the first to get arrested and charged in this case. He was arrested on March 11th, 2021, according to court records. He was charged with murder, conspiracy, and robbery, among other charges. Next to get arrested was the 17-year-old we spoke of earlier on March 13th, 2021. 2 days later, Cheyenne Fields was arrested and charged with the same murder, robbery, and conspiracy charges as the others. Inahya Sparks and David Munson, the two main perpetrators of this crime, were able to hold out the longest. Munson, or Newski, from 24th and Diamond, was able to hold out until August, but his name was involved from the start and he was charged.
Also new this morning, a break and a double shooting investigation in Pottstown. U.S. Marshals arrested an 18-year-old man and are now looking for a 17-year-old girl. Sean Williams was arrested in Philadelphia yesterday, and there's now a warrant for Jamie Barnes. She's accused of providing Williams the gun used to shoot a 17-year-old and also kill a 25-year-old man on Sunday night. The suspects and the victims were driving around together in the area of Grant Street and Union Alley. The bullet reportedly went through the teen's hand and struck the adult in the chest. Williams and Barnes both face charges including third-degree murder and
some motherfucking metal jumps.
Murder.
6 months ago, I did a video on Jamie Barnes, or Smalls. In that video, I explained that there was an unidentified 17-year-old girl. That girl's identity never came out, but according to some, that was none other than Inahya Sparks. Sparks and Smalls have been linked in the past, and their MO was to set up people and rob them as they tried to do that night to Lil Smoke.
Mo, go to fuck ahead,
these
bruh.
Attempted robberies have ended up in deaths.
Another good kid? Man, another good kid, bruh? It's like, ho. It's like y'all going for the Africans, bro. Shorty right there, African shorty with the purple. It's like y'all just going for the Africans. Y'all just think them niggas sweet. Hey, Africans out Philly. Hey, y'all gonna have to get strapped up, shorty. Y'all gonna have to really like, yeah. Cause ain't no motherfucking way.
I know of, and that they have been alleged to be a part of many, many more, but haven't been charged.
Nah, that shit sad though, man. That shit sad, man.
To be honest,
hey, the sad part about this whole thing is like everybody, all y'all involved in this shit right here, like from the people that passed away, from the people that is locked up, bruh, y'all didn't even get a chance to see y'all potential. Like that's the saddest part. Like 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, bro. Y'all didn't experience nothing. Like, dead ass, y'all haven't experienced anything. And I know y'all think y'all do. Like, I know y'all think y'all them niggas. Man, I know y'all think y'all them bitches. Like, bro, y'all haven't experienced anything. And that's the saddest part about the whole thing. Like, bro, y'all haven't even experienced life. Like, real life. Y'all haven't done nothing.
without the murders, I doubt either of these two robberies would have been reported. On the night of Quadri Bello's death, they went around there to get their property back with no intention of getting law enforcement involved. Instead, they died. Inahya Sparks was on the run until November 1st, 2023, according to court records. Cheyenne Fields is currently on house arrest, awaiting the outcome of her case. 21-year-old Antoine Brunson took a guilty plea for third-degree murder, conspiracy, and robbery. He is going to be sentenced in January of next year. 20-year-old Inahya Sparks was just taken into custody on the 1st of November and is awaiting trial. Or
she's 20 now?
Taken into custody of next year. 20-year-old Inahya Sparks was just taken into custody on the 1st of November and is awaiting trial. Or she might plead out. And 22-year-old David Mumford, who was the shooter in this incident, was sentenced to 17.5 to 35 years for murder, 10 to 20 for the robbery, and 10 to 20 for conspiracy, all to run concurrent with each other. On top of that, he got 2.5 to 5 years for an altered serial number on an illegal gun, and that is to run consecutive. That's a long-winded way to say he was smacked with 20 to 40 years, basically. David Mumford is currently awaiting to see if an appeal in his conviction will be granted. Inahya Sparks is presumed innocent, of course, until proven guilty in a court of law.
This morning, Philadelphia police believe a fight over a cell phone ended in deadly gunfire. It happened on the 2200 block of Edgeley Street in North Philadelphia.
Y'all know the saddest part about this whole thing, bro? Like, y'all black people got so much hatred for one another. Like, that's really the saddest part about this whole motherfucking ordeal. Like, the way that y'all hate the skin that y'all have, bro. White people be walking around y'all neighborhoods and nothing happens. Literally nothing. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't look their way. Y'all don't touch them. Y'all don't do nothing. You see a black person, immediately, I'm gonna rob him, I'm gonna brace him, I'm gonna woo, woo, where you from, woo, woo. Like, it's always something. A white person walk down, you don't do nothing. Like, y'all don't even look their way. And if y'all do look their way, y'all look and smile. The weirdest shit ever. Like, this shit is so weird to me. Like, y'all don't do nothing with nobody. But it's only a black person all the time you feel like you gotta be under the defense. Like, weird.
Just after 1 a.m., investigators say a boy in his late teens was shot in the chest. The victim's 20-year-old friend told police a group of men approached them and someone opened fire. Officers rushed the victim to the hospital where he died a short time later. No word on any...
Next is Inahya Sparks. Miss Sparks is wanted for the murder of Quadri Bello, a 17-year-old male who was killed on Tuesday, September 1st of 2020. He was killed again in the 22nd Police District at 2330 Edgeley Street. Police received a radio call that took them to that location. There they found Mr. Bello on the highway with a gunshot wound to the back. He was taken to Temple Hospital where he was pronounced. A warrant was issued for Miss Sparks on August 7th of 2021.
I don't really have much commentary to add to this. Their situations are just sad all around. All of the individuals involved were teens at the time. Quadri Bello will remain 17 forever and never get to see what his life would have turned out to be. His only mistake was meeting Inahya Sparks, who was extremely misguided her whole life. Her only being 17 at the time and not being accused of shooting anyone in either case we spoke of just goes to show she was making awful decisions about who to be around at the time. All the quote-unquote men around these girls at the time, instead of using their craftiness to make legal money, they used lazy tactics and naive girls to do their bidding, luring horny dudes to their demise. Cowardly behavior. They shot Quadri in the back as he ran away. If there are any updates I think is worth sharing, I will let you guys know accordingly, and I'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. This has been American Confidential, and until next time, be safe.